Yo, we got a data mine leak of all the upcoming cards in the expansion for Pygmalion and Vanessa. So I'm going to quickly go over them, see if there's any truly overpowered pay to win cards. Is the game about to become pay to win? Or is there a little bit of an overreaction happening? We'll see. Hot Stones. I thought these were potatoes when I first saw them, I'm going to be honest. Hot Stones makes more sense. I think the theme is like North Pole. We'll see. 5 seconds. Burn. So it's bronze available. Burn 2, gain 2. Up to burn 6, gain 8 regen. Interesting. We'll see if there's any regeneration synergy. Gaining regeneration is pretty rare. I think I saw a couple Mac items that do that, and there's a couple neutral items, but it's a pretty rare thing to have. I don't know how good this is. It looks pretty bad. That's about it. There's a lot of different tags here. Basically, everything under the duration. This is just the enchantments for it. The tags, you don't have to worry about that much. This is when it's available from, the size, but the size I think you can just tell by the picture model. Okay, the pack is called Frozen Assets. 10 seconds. A lot of burn items for Pygmalion. I didn't expect that. Burn equal to this item's value. When you sell a property, this item gains value. Golden, when you buy a property, this item gains value. When you sell a property, this gains crit chance. And those are all the interesting ones with this. Interesting. A little value burn item. It's a 10-second cooldown on a medium item. It is a tool. It could have multicast and other synergy. And this seems like it'd be nice to have with a B build when you're buying properties, and then you could sell this for good money eventually. But buying properties is really expensive, and gaining 4 gold back from buying like a 24 gold property, it's not that good. I'll be honest. Burn equal to this item's value. And that doesn't get multiplied as it gets stronger. This seems pretty bad. So this seems pretty bad too. Like none of these seem game breaking to me so far. 10-second, freeze all items for 1 second. Okay, so it's a medium stopwatch. When you freeze, gain regen. Ooh, that's a really cool passive. I love that. Doesn't seem overpowered to me, but this could be some cool stacking regen builds instead of Ice Club, and it's a medium item. I really like that. Go freeze, stack regen. Seems a little bit toxic. This seems like the best item so far. I could see some really good synergy with the small stopwatch where it freezes everything. You gain a bunch of regen, freezes everything again, gain a bunch of regen. Cool. Seems more like a meme build, honestly, than a real build, but it looks fun. Sauna. It's a silver plus item. This is also silver plus. Burn every 6 seconds. Okay, passively. Burn, heal, and gain regen. That seems really strong. When you burn, heal. Huh. That's a really strong passive. We'll see how good the numbers are. And gain regen. I'm just thinking of plus matchbox. It's a property. It's a medium property. Okay, both the medium items are looking pretty good, I'll be honest. They seem really fun and interesting. It's hard to say. They're not just like flat out broken in my eyes. Snowmobile, we saw this one on the trailer. Deal 20 damage every 6 seconds. When you haste or freeze, this charges by 2 seconds. And the passive is it gains damage every time it casts. So it scales up slowly, very slowly, but it's a pretty good item. Good potential. I don't think it's crazy. Sauna and Cold Room, really cool items. I like the freeze and burn synergy. It's kind of opposites meet. Opposites collide. What? Okay. Steam Ladle. I thought this was soup. I kind of got a lot of these wrong. I'm guessing the names. I thought it was soup. It's a silver plus item. It's a tool. More tools. Okay. 3 seconds. Burn 1, 2, and 3. Slow one item for 1, 2, and 3. Huh. A 3-second item. Burn and slow. This might be stronger than people think. I think slow is going to be really strong in the game because this patch, they are slowing down all items other than Dooley for some reason by 1 second. So now when an item was 4 seconds and you slow it up to 8, now you're slowing it from 5 to 10. So you double, not double, but it's a lot. It's slightly better, and haste is going to be better. In a slower meta, slow is really strong, and this is a really low cooldown, 3 seconds. This is a pretty just flat, good value item. Not crazy. It's a tool also, more small tools. There's more apparel. That's another thing I've been missing. There's not that much apparel on Pygmalion. Next up is a silver plus item. A lot of these are silver plus. think they're all ordered actually by Bronze Plus, Silver Plus, and now Gold Plus. The Gold Plus ones should be the strongest ones, I assume. Haste adjacent properties. When you use an adjacent property, increase its value and this item's value by one permanently. Whoa. This is the best property scaling item in the game. It's small? Whoa, this is a rewards card on crack. Imagine every time you use your fixer upper, its value increases by 1 gold. Okay, maybe it's not that crazy. It's only 1 gold. Golden double value. Let me look at the enchantments here. Double haste. This is like the effect itself is pretty okay. 6 second to haste or 3 second and only properties, and that's diamond. This is a really cool economy item. I actually don't know how strong it is. I can't tell. I don't think it's that strong. I'll give a rating for all these cards at the end between 1 to 5. 5 being, I think, meta, 1 being trash, and 4 being good value, and 3 being kind of sometimes okay value, 2 being meme. You know, the usual tier list. Aurora Dome. When any item gains freeze, your shield items gain plus 10 for the fight. So this is similar to, this is a large, no, it's medium. Your items gain permanent shield when anything gets frozen. This seems worse to me than the sauna. Am I crazy? I feel like getting 10 regen is better than putting 10 shielding on an item, but it's a 4 second cooldown and it scales itself, but it doesn't freeze. This doesn't seem that good to me, honestly. It definitely seems usable, and maybe it's another alternative in case you can't find a cold room, but cold room seems significantly better to me. Okay, ice luge? Ludge? I don't know. 4 second freeze adjacent items for 1 second. So you freeze your own items. It has ammo count. Okay, an ammo item on Pig. This is the first ammo item on Pygmalion. Okay, no, there's slingshot. Or okay, I take it back. When an adjacent item gains freeze, reduce its cooldown. What? Permanent cooldown reduction when items gain. Whoa. Wait, that's broken. How that effect is broken? Permanent cooldown reduction on items when they get frozen. Oh, it's adjacent items. Okay. It's not all of your items. It has to be positioned beside it. It's still really strong. Imagine you have Ice Loot plus Cold Room, and you reduce this cooldown down, and it keeps freezing itself. The lower you reduce it, the more it freezes itself. And then you just have like permafreeze on all items. And if you have some way to reduce your items from being frozen, like Radiant, imagine a Radiant Cold Room with an ice. Oh, wait, then it can't get frozen. Ah. I wonder how that works. Icy, this has half freeze duration. Huh. This is actually really interesting. I think this is really strong. I'm sure someone's going to figure out a crazy build with this, but this seems like it'd be a build on its own. It is gold exclusive though, so pretty hard to force it. Private hot springs. Gold large property. I think this is the only large item in the expansion for Pygmalion. There's only one large item. 6 seconds. Burn 2, gain 2 regen. Passive. The first time you fall below half health each fight, freeze all items for 4 seconds. Okay. When you freeze, charge this for 2 seconds. It's a large charge item based on freeze. It's a 2 second charge. Interesting. Half health, freeze all items. Definitely is cool. You know, they're doing a lot more of the freeze your own items synergy, which I love. I wanted it to be expanded more with Pygmalion other than Ice Club. And this is a really interesting expansion. I don't see anything that is crazy broken initially. I just see fun items. So yeah, let's quickly look at the Vanessa items. Dark water angle. This is a lot of aquatic stuff. It's kind of the theme. So let's look at the bronze items first. There's a lot of bronze items here. 6 seconds burn. A lot more burn items being introduced. 8 seconds burn. Okay, when you slow, charge. Ooh. Proboscis for Vanessa. Except it's okay. It's 1 second charge for a 6 second cooldown item. Interesting. It's a friend, aquatic, medium item. Huh. I don't know how good this is. It seems like it'd be really strong early on. And just you, I mean, 12 burns a lot. A bunch of burn on a charge item, but it has a long cooldown. We'll see. This could be strong. Mantis shrimp, a small aquatic weapon friend. It's a lot of tags. 8-second cooldown. Yuck. Deal 20 damage, burn 2, 2 ammo. When you slow, this gains damage and burn. So permanent burn scaling on an 8-second cooldown. This looks terrible. I'm going to say it now. Moving on. Volcanic vents. I mean, there's ways to get around the ammo. The ammo's not a problem. I think it's just the 8-second cooldown is too slow. It's too slow. Maybe I'm rating these based on like the current game. With everything being slowed down by 1 second, maybe 8 seconds actually isn't that bad. But currently, this would be terrible. 8 seconds might not be that bad though. I can't say. Volcanic vents. 6-second scaling burn. Multicast 3. So this is like a 2-second cooldown item, which is pretty crazy. And it just burns. That's all it does. It's just a multicast burn. This is like pretty plain. Nothing too crazy here. Yeti crab. 6 seconds. Freeze a small item. Okay. Small item itself. A freeze item for Vanessa. She is lacking a lot of freeze. She just has iceberg basically, and that's it. And ice pick, I guess, but yeah. When you freeze, adjacent poison items gain poison. Whoa. Really strong passive, and a really good synergy if she had more freeze items. If Pygmalion had this in his package, it'd be crazy. But he doesn't have many poison items. But that's pretty good, honestly. It's a small item too. Whoa, it's a small item too. I think that so far is the best item that they've shown for Vanessa, and it's a bronze, so you could force this pretty early on. I'm not gonna. Someone can tell me how to pronounce that. Zor Kid? I don't know. Weird name. 6-second cooldown item. It's another small item. It's a friend. Lots of friends being added. When you burn, charge. So charge item with haste and damage. Huh. It is another 6-second charge 1 item. They're pretty scared of charge. If these had 2-second charge, that'd be much stronger. We'll see. I'm always cautious of charge items being crazy in this game, but you're not going to get this to loop. It is small, so it's a lot better than the medium charge one in my eyes. And it does also give haste, so it could loop stuff more. Interesting. 2 charge items, though. Dive weights, a tool. 6 seconds. Haste 1 item for 3 seconds with ammo. Terrible active. What's the passive? If both adjacent items are aquatic, reduce this cooldown item by 50%. This has multicast. Oh my gosh. This could have the most multicast on an item we've seen in the game. This could have multicast like 20. What would that do? I have no idea. This could be insane. Multicast on a tool and aquatic. This could have so much synergy. This looks like a really cool item. Multicast equal to this ammo is an absurd passive on anything. 6 seconds, it could do nothing. It doesn't really matter what the active is. It's just the fact that it's casting that much. If you add some synergy or you enchant it, it's gonna go crazy. Haste is a pretty good like active, I think. It's gonna be even better if everything being slower. Wow. Crazy item. It's gonna need a lot of other items to make it work, but could be wow, that's really strong. I wonder if they're gonna keep that. These might be changed before the game comes out. We don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure this close to release date, it's happening today. I don't think they're gonna change any of these. Primordial depth charge. Silver item. This is also silver exclusive. That's good. This would be crazy at bronze. You find it and you just start building a crazy build around it. 10-second item, and as you upgrade it, the cooldown reduces. Okay. Poison 4, burn 4, freeze 1, and it's for medium or small. Ammo 1. This has multicast for each upper aquatic. Yo. Huh. Another crazy multicast item, but this time with better utility. This might just have so much value that he included in every build. I don't know. We'll see how popular aquatic items are. Solid item though. Not game breaking like I think this is, but a lot of multicast. And multicast is pretty good. Stacking, like or freeze even on multicast. Wait, and freeze one. Okay, yeah, freeze one item for 1 second. Okay. Interesting. Seems it's an interesting item that I think that this is pretty well balanced. Submersible. Silver plus item. Our last medium item of the patch. It's a shield item. The first shield item I think Vanessa's received in this expansion. She hasn't received many defensive items at all. It's a bunch of burn and slow. It's interesting. Not as interesting to me. Like dive weight stands out extremely to me, and that's about it. If another vehicle, if you have another vehicle, reduces items cooldown by 50%, so it becomes a 3.5 second cooldown of. That's it. Deal some damage and shield equal to this item's damage. Oh, so it's like submarine, really. It's a medium submarine, and submarine we all know and love for what it is. But seems pretty good value, pretty okay item. And now for the cover art of the whole patch, the Slumbering Primordial. This item, I hope it's insane. 30-second cooldown. Man, they love giving Vanessa like the rock, the boulder, and all this. 30-second cooldown. Oh, also the dam. Okay. When you poison, freeze, or burn, charge this, and it gains 100 damage for the fight. Wow, this seems not so good. Let me think. Let's say let me actually, this is a little bit complicated. Let's say you poison, freeze, or burn with depth charge. Okay. Let's say depth charge has 4 multicast and it goes off. It's going to do 1, 2, 3 effects. So this is going to proc 3 times and it goes off 4 times. So it would be 12. 12 procs. So it gets 1,200 damage and it charges by 24 seconds. And so it goes off with these 8-second cooldown. So by the time this goes off, this goes off. But the damage doesn't seem that high to me. Like Ice Club does 1,000 damage and it's a 12-second cooldown. This would do about 1,500 damage basically at diamond tier. You give it some crit. It's a really cool item. It doesn't seem. I'm looking forward to this item. It doesn't seem crazy. It seems like it could be a build that you go for, and if other things are good, this could like finish it off. But if Primordial Depth Charge like doesn't seem play, and all of these things aren't super good, then we'll see. If I had to rate these cards between, let's do a quick little rate. I'll probably do a different video for my patch prediction once the patch notes are finally out. And I'll rate these cards there. I'm not going to do the Vanessa cards, so I'll do them now. I think Yeti Crab is okay. I think dive weights is you could make a build around dive weights. You can make a build around Yeti Crab. Zorkrid is pretty good value. Dark Water is like mid tier. Mantis Strip, I think it's a small item. I think it's pretty bad. Volcanic Vents it's like mid tier. If the other items are good, it'll be good synergy, just multicast. Submersible, I think is pretty good. It'll be good value, just like Submarine, really. And if you find a way to play Submarine and Submersible, that's the idea. There's not that many vehicles. That's the main issue. Primordial Depth Charge, I think the cooldown might be a problem. You might need to get to Diamond tier, but it's a pretty good item. I'd say it's slightly above mid tier. In Slumbering Primordial, I think you could make a build around it, but it seems like almost a little bit too difficult. We'll see. I think it's above mid tier. Dive weights and Yeti Crab are my 2 best picks, I think. And Zorkrid's pretty okay. Okay. That's what items are pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the open beta.